Hi guys, I've rocked up to my brother's house, Saturday morning, blue skies out, t-shirts out, and we're going to do a warts and all raw footage tour of his jungle garden, how it stands right now at the end of March before everything comes to life. Right guys, so like I said, I've rocked up to my brother's house. It's Saturday morning, it's a beautiful day, the blue sky's out, and he's in here somewhere. Not sure if you can see him. Chris? There he is. All right. Well, I'm not going to come in because I don't want to damage anything, but what are you up to?
Just having a little sort out what's going to go out. I think, because it's going to be fairly warm for the next week or so, and we're getting into April, I think I'm going to give it a go, bringing some of the hardier tenders out, if that makes sense.
Okay.
So your canners, your tetrapanics. Now the ones that are outside, that's a my thing. That was a little present from Philip Eastenbrink, actually. Yeah, because the tetrapanics outside are starting to sprout, I think it'd be a good idea to get that one out as well.
Yeah. So you got bananas in here as well?
Yeah, the ensetes are starting to do their thing. They're sulking, but they're starting. You can see by that one there.
Yeah.
There's a fig coming through. There's a brugmansia just starting to sprout.
There's loads going on in here.
Yeah.
So is this the weekend you're going to start to pull things into the garden, or not just yet?
Maybe just a few bits, but I think I'm probably going to leave it another couple of weeks for things like the ensetes and the monsteras and things.
Yeah, we're still getting the odd frost, aren't we?
Yeah, and because it's so still at the moment, and I think on the forecast it's 4 degrees, so I think just to be safe, I'll leave it another week or two. If it was windy, then I'd probably consider putting them out, but it's not, so yeah, we'll give it another. Well, there's loads of things getting started. Baby tears. Big tray of that. I don't know if you can see that. Big tray of that. That'll be divided up and placed in and around the pond rocks. We've got loads of that. There's another 2 trays down there. We've got my beans on the go.
Beans?
Beans. We've got ricinus. Different sorts of solanum. They're starting to show. Everything needs to go out. Mealy bugs on everything and aphids. Yeah, we need some warm weather and some rain on them, I think.
Especially looking forward to getting a bit more space in here, aren't you, to start doing your seeds properly.
I mean, that's one of the reasons
to move around.
One of the reasons why I'm out here now, because it's just, as you can see, I can't move. But for the sake of waiting 2 more weeks, it's worth waiting 2 weeks because I've lost loads of bits in the past. So.
I've done this in the last couple of years, and we've gone too soon.
Yeah, we've learnt our lesson. Norfolk Island pine.
I don't think this is quite a full spring, because it is the next week's forecast looks really good now, doesn't it? So
yeah, I think we've had the full spring. I think that came mid-March.
Yeah,
but I wasn't caught out by it this year, so
no.
Maybe I will in April instead. I mean, you still get frost in May, can't you? But it's rare down here.
But it's rare, yeah.
All right, fight your way through them.
All right. Right, so we've just stepped outside, and like I said, we're going to do a warts and all tour. There's nothing prepped here at all. In fact, we were going to do a podcast, like I said, at the barn today, and I've come to Chris as a little surprise. So happy days, here we go. So where do you want to start, Chris?
Well, we won't spend too much time down here because of the waterfall, but koi pond, obviously in shutdown still. They're just starting to feed with wheat germ, so they're slowly starting to wake up. You've seen in other podcasts the work that's going on the back wall, and that's coming on really nicely with the fake rock panels. The actual waterfall settled in really well, so I'm really chuffed for that.
Yeah, it's looking good, isn't it?
Pond needs a good tidy up, and it's spring clean, ready to go. It's the new steps here. Don't know if you can make those out with the sun. Grapevine's not showing any signs of bud yet, but they're normally one of the last things to come into leaf anyway in the garden, so not too worried about that. But that's going to look really good actually, tied around that new staircase.
So the steps are looking good, aren't they?
Yeah,
You're going to finish them soon?
Yeah, all I've got to do is do the top deck and that boardwalk there, which I might even start. Might start this afternoon actually.
Shift that chair out of the way. Let's get a proper look at these steps. Yeah, they're looking awesome. That's the first time I've seen them in the flesh.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, looking good. Have a little walk up them.
Can I walk up them?
You're the heavier one of the two of us. So
can I walk up them?
If we could test.
Can I?
Yeah.
All right, here we go, guys. I'm the big one out of the two of us. So let's see if we can.
I've got the bigger personality.
Hello. Yeah, looking good, isn't it? And
feel quite solid, don't I?
What a feature this is! Yeah.
Yeah. Once that's finished,
this is going to be once this is finished.
Yeah, look good.
Completely different element to getting up into the garden, isn't it?
Yeah, it's going to be nice once that grapevine comes out.
And I love what you've done with this. You did this yourself.
Yeah, made the fake. Me and my little daughter did it. Fake live edge. But it looks really good. And I think once that weathers even more, we actually get some rain for once. That'll really start to to darken off and look nice.
I might have to steal that idea for something.
Yeah, you go for it, mate.
So festoon lighting, we were talking about the other day about how important it is to light your jungle garden.
That zigzagged across the patio area. You'll be able to see
These are the festoon lights.
I don't know if this sunlight's going to play havoc with the camera, but we'll be all right.
So should we head up now?
Yeah, we'll head up. Have to excuse the mess because everything's, like I'm saying, shut down, and this is the time of year, I suppose. All
So
your
if
gardens.
you want to go first,
Yeah,
and I
we'll
can follow you up, you show me where you want to go.
Why not? My little feature. Do you remember when I made that?
I do remember you made it. Yeah, look at that. You got a place for that to go? Is that going to stay at the bottom?
I will find some of this year though. Right, so again, excuse the mess because it's literally they've got about 10 projects on the go. But I've not actually been up here and had a look and seen what's coming out actually. So this will be new for me. 4 big insetties, they're starting to do their thing now. If you get something that looks like that,
Yeah.
the first leaf of the year, it's always a good idea just to tear it off like that, because what that will do, that'll completely free that up. And often you'll see, if you remove that twisted, tight roller, sometimes they'll pop and the whole leaf will open up.
Oh, okay.
So if you've got ones like this again, look, you're not doing any harm. Just tear that off, and that'll allow that to just unravel and crack on. They're all like it. Yeah, they're going to be good this year. Gunner, sleeping giant, the gunner are down there. That's just starting to show. That's the first year I've had that.
Oh yeah, let's get in there. Let's have a look at that. That's the first year of this gunner, is it?
Yeah.
And they get absolutely
Yeah, they get
massive,
monstrous. I don't know if that will this year, but
yeah, beautiful. Look at that.
nice little hellebore. This is the only one I've got in the garden actually, but I'm definitely going to invest in a few more of those.
Yeah, that looks.
Because you can see that from the kitchen as well. So now I've opened all this pond up.
Yeah.
Whereas there was fence panels stopping you from looking into the jungle from the house.
Yeah.
But now I can see it from the kitchen through the winter when everything's died back. I think hellebores might be a way to go. Clematis Armandii, just look at it.
Wow.
Just one of the best things in the garden.
Look at that.
For foliage and for flowers.
How long will that flower?
They're quite, maybe a week. They don't last long at all.
Really?
Yeah, they just get one flush early spring and then that's their lot.
But the foliage is great as well, isn't it?
Yeah, the foliage is what I grow it for anyway. The flowers are just a bonus. There's a hyacinth up here. I didn't even know I had a hyacinth. That's not you, is it, in your cottage comedy?
Potentially, yeah. Should get some sweet peas coming up.
But
soon.
things like that, it's a nice little addition, isn't it? There's no point taking it out because it's not doing any harm and it looks quite nice.
It does look
Even
nice.
though it's not strictly jungle at all.
The Fatsia.
Yeah, it's just, got given that. Got that for free last year.
Getting big, isn't it?
Like I said in the other podcast, leave the berries on because the birds will quite happily take those.
Yeah. So we're going to head across the boardwalk?
Yeah. Now this, I have to move my fishing fogs out of the koi pond. So this here, this in the summer when the shows are on and the open gardens are on, that's like a working fountain. So they're all tetrapanics leaves and they need obviously removing, clearing the whole garden needs clearing of tetrapanics, but you can see the size of the tetrapanics. It's a multi-stem one. I think it's going into 3 stems actually by the look of it this year. So yeah, that's going to be a monster. This one here, got another multi-stem one here, or double stem rather. That's just starting, one there. That's just starting to show it.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
What's
yours looking like?
Yeah, it's doing alright to be fair, yeah. Yeah, it's
now,
about an inch off the floor now.
Is
so.
it? Well done. It's your first year though, isn't it? So
yeah.
This is the reason why I'm going to bring that May thing out. May thing.
Guys, if you got this far into the video, thank you so much. Please do hit the subscribe button and you'll be able to see loads more garden tours and podcasts throughout the coming months. Thanks again.
Right, it's not that impressive up here at the moment. Everything needs a bit of a tidy up. Again, these need cutting back. I don't know how far. These haven't been wrapped all year. None of my mooses have been wrapped at all. So I probably lost a little bit of height on there, but feels solid about there. So I probably only lost a foot.
Yeah.
So it's no drama.
But in all seriousness, guys, this is what we're trying to do this year, is give you some proper, real footage of where our gardens stand at certain points in the year.
Yeah, they don't always look great.
You know, this is unblemished in terms of, this is blemished footage in terms of where we're at, how much time we get as hobby gardeners, isn't it? So,
yeah, absolutely.
you know, we're showing you the reality of of everyday gardening when we have full-time jobs and families.
And when it does get to this point, and you're doing new projects and you've got new ideas and things, and they take a lot of time, you know, and you still got to do the bare essentials and the basics of gardening, whether it be jungle or cottage or whatever. You've still got to mow the lawn, like I was earlier. You still got to do these things. So finding time to get things like this project done, the boardwalk, the stairs, it takes time. So I'd advise just to do maybe 1 or 2 a year, because I've taken on 3 or 4 this year, and they're big projects. The greenhouse, the water lily glass house. That then needs to have, we'll have a look at that in a bit actually, that then needs a box section building in it and lining, and it's just endless, and I'm running out of time. So yeah,
so you've still got the shack boarded up at the moment?
Yep, shack's still boarded up. That'll probably come down today actually.
Can we have a look in there, or is it locked up?
Yeah, we can have a look.
Yeah. So this here, you guys might remember where we did our very first podcast, wasn't it?
Yeah, first 3 I think.
First 3 or 4 podcasts we did from inside this shack, which has been boarded up.
That wasn't even a year ago. It seems like a lifetime ago.
Right, yeah, I know.
Polonia.
Wow.
Now this is what I was saying about in the last podcast, creating a jungle garden. Leave these branches on. If you've got a bit of garden that you're growing as jungle and it's not bothering anybody else and it's not your main jungle, leave these and, you know, duck down and swing on them and things like that, because it's that creates the real effect, especially when this is in full foliage.
Massive now, isn't it?
It's only 4 years old from a plug plant.
Look at the size of the trunk.
Yeah, massive. You'll be able to hang your hammock on that soon. Oh, I've got some little suckering baby tetrapanics over here. If you want another one, I've got 3 or 4 of these actually. See them coming through?
Oh yeah.
There's one there, there's one behind that fern there. One there, look, it's going to be a little monster.
Yeah.
There's another one there.
Fern's looking good, isn't it?
See that? There's a mulberry just coming. The leaf on that's really cool as well, mulberry. It's just starting to bud. There's a yucca house. Well, I was told it was a house plant, but that got forgotten about and left out all winter, and it's absolutely unscathed, isn't it? There's not a blemish on it.
Unbelievable, isn't it?
Crazy, isn't it?
That's been out all winter.
All winter, just in that little corner.
Look at that. So it just shows it's in the right place. You can get away with keeping that outside.
Exactly that, mate. Right, let's try and get this open. This needs some work as well because the roof has collapsed on it.
Oh yeah. Another project.
Another project. Right, this is the engine room and the old podcast room, isn't it?
That's where we did the original podcast in here, yeah.
If you have got to this point in the video and you're still watching, look back on our first video, because you'll see we were here, weren't we? We did it here.
Sat down there.
Yeah, did a little.
Sat at this table, I think.
The good old days. Yeah,
Wow.
I love the smell of this. I haven't been in here for weeks and weeks and weeks, and it just smells. I love it. It just smells like sheds, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got more crocodile collectibles and weird and wonderfuls. But this is the open window, which was in another podcast as well. I filmed myself building that actually. And you can look right out onto the jungle. There's no glass or anything. It's just completely open, and it looks awesome, doesn't it? In summer when everything's in full foliage.
But Happy Days boarding it up has kept it nice.
Yeah, well, we were forecast one real windy day, and I thought I can't chance the wind coming and tearing through this.
Yeah.
So yeah, just got boarded up just to be safe, but no damage has been done. Bit of wind damage here with the roof. This all needs sorting out, but again, it's just you expect that every year. Right, let's go across this boardwalk. Molenbeek here looking awesome. I love that. It's probably one of my favourites in the garden actually. You can probably get away with that in the cottage as well.
Yeah, I reckon so.
And these grasses, this Miscanthus giganteus. I think grasses go well in cottage gardens as well.
Yeah, I'm going to
So
invest in a few grasses this year.
I can probably divide that and give you some of those. Now this is a palm. We dug this up. It's been in the ground about 3. This might be its 4th summer. And it's done nothing, absolutely nothing, but it looks like it might just start pushing out a few leaves, which hopefully, because that trunk's huge. Good 5-foot trunk, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see that. Microphones are going to be going mental. I think I'm bashing into plants. Alright, mind your eyes on this.
Yeah.
Now this is the first shack before we turned the shed into a shack as well, but we've had absolutely no purpose for it, so it stayed as it is.
What?
It's just another little seating area. But again, you can see, you get the idea of the lookout.
Yeah, and look
We've
at
got the
view.
roost. The roost is just starting to come out. You've got the huge tetrapanics and the paulonia. When they're in full leaf, it's just a sea of green, isn't it?
See the size of the Paulinia.
And this is the first year I've got flowers on this euphorbia as
Is
well. Yeah, I've never had flowers on that. Oh, B.
Hello.
Bumblebee. He's looking for me. You probably smell them already. They're supposed to smell really, really nice.
Yeah.
Real sweet smell.
Just stood on one of your daffodils, I'm afraid.
Never mind. That's the tortoise's breakfast later. Dandelion. We might do a podcast on weeds actually, mightn't we? Because
Yeah.
I try and leave weeds in my garden, which you wouldn't think would be possible, given it. Have people come and have a look, but yeah, we try and keep it as wild as possible because it is a rainforest style garden, isn't it?
So we're heading back down now.
Honeysuckles are just coming out.
Through the arch. What's that, the honeysuckle?
Yeah, they're putting a really, really good show.
It's all coming to life.
Yeah, slowly, mate. Right, now, this area here, I didn't really want to get on camera, but we'll have a look anyway, because you'll see it.
Right, so what's the reason you didn't want this on camera then?
Well, let's start with it for one. Rhododendron coming through, that'd be a nice little treat. That's an alkaline soil as well, so it's doing alright considering. This is another clematis Salmondii that I've put here. This will take over the whole fence. You can see these are all new shoots, so that by the end of the summer, that will probably cover that whole fence.
Yeah.
Right, this is the glass house for the Victoria Amazonica that I'm growing upstairs in the hot room. This is going to be fully heated. It's my first year doing it, it's an experiment. Whether it works or not, I don't know, but the seeds germinated and we got the first 2 true leaves. So the first bit's gone alright. Whether or not I can get it to size up into an adult plant, I don't know. But the idea is, this whole area, once it's glazed and cleaned and finished off, this whole area will have a timber box built, and it'll only be about 12 or 15 inches deep, and we will then line that box, and that'll be a specific water lily pond just for that. If it fails to grow, then we get some other bits, maybe some other water lilies, some Thalias in there or something. We will use it, but hopefully it's going to be the show tank for the giant water lily. So yeah, loads of work.
Loads of work.
Loads of work.
You got 3 or 4 projects on the go every
And it
time.
looks like the fox likes it as well.
Oh yeah, nice.
Yeah, so this is the main project. This is the biggest one that I've still got to finish. But I think there's enough time. The lily won't come out until probably June anyway, so I've got a bit of time to finish it. But things like bird of paradise, that stayed out all winter.
Has it?
Yeah, looks absolutely fine. There's another one, big specimen sized one, and that's a flower spike that didn't flower.
Yeah.
We ran out of sunlight, and that was about November time. It just ran out. Whether it will or not, I don't know, but I think it's exhausted itself.
Yeah.
There's another one in the
I can't believe that's been out all winter.
I know, it's crazy, isn't it? That's one of your insettes, and if you can see it through there. New roller and a new leaf.
That can come back to mine soon, can't it?
Yeah, another week or so, I reckon you can have that. You might get away with it. Your garden's more sheltered than mine. You might get away with it today.
I'll give it another week.
Yeah, there's no point rushing it. But these are the monsteras. Now, I don't know how many I've got in here. So this is one of them. They look a bit tatty from last year, but they soon perk up. Now that one I'm going to grow along the ground as a runner.
Yeah.
Or a sprawler. And I think I'm going to try and get it to train over into the pond. Now when we were in Menorca, we went to visit Loch de Menorca, wasn't it? That tropical zoo. And I mean, they were just huge in there. We've got another one through here, which just, well, you can see the size of that one. You have to excuse the state of the doors. Where it rains, all the dust comes up. Camera might not be able to pick it up, but if it doesn't, don't worry. But yeah, lots of monsteras. They're all specimen size. So yeah, we'll dot them around and we'll see how we go.
So you've got a weekend while the weather's out, next week or so, this weekend.
Yeah, the clocks go forward as well, so we've got time after work
tonight,
as well. So yeah, happy
so
days.
When you get back from work now, you've got a good couple of hours every evening this week, haven't you, really? Because it's light now till 7:30, 8, isn't it? So
yeah,
happy days.
Loads of time.
So loads of time, but loads of stuff to do. Yeah?
Yep.
And we will be back in the podcast studio next week.
Monday.
Monday. Brilliant. Right, so guys, thanks for watching this unfiltered tour of Chris
Messy
Jungle
tour.
Garden, and we will catch you again soon. Thanks, guys.